Whenever. Take one.
So, what do you think about personal branding?
Oh, I don't have it.
Personal branding is something that really I am only just getting to grips with myself.
Essentially, I think of it like this. How does someone speak about you when you're not in the room?
The way you carry yourself, your demeanor and your charisma, and the way people see you is really important.
Personal branding for me is almost an indirect way of, selling yourself.
Every action you take, every conversation you have, every relationship you build, every project you deliver is building your personal brand and your reputation. And reputation is so important because if you build a great reputation over a long period of time, you're almost like putting value into a bank. And then when it comes to maybe 5 years down the line, you're in this position where a lot of people know you, they respect you, so opportunities will come from that.
So one of the first steps that I've taken in developing my personal brand is understanding my core values. Take the time when you're setting up your personal brand to think these are my core values and this is the way that I want to set out how I'm going to develop myself and show myself to other people.
If your personal values align with your work values, then that can really help you develop and shine.
Working hard and getting things done, right? Giving back and helping people, and being reliable, being a guy that people can go to and be open with, that for me drives a lot of my actions and my decisions. And you can be known for what you want to be known for. You control the narrative of your personal brand.
Everyone in your life will know you for something, will remember you for something. It's just maybe they don't express that to you and maybe you don't take the time to reflect on that yourself.
A simple way that you can achieve that is to do something called a 360 feedback, which is essentially asking your colleagues, your suppliers, maybe your family, how do I come across when I talk about this kind of stuff? What do you think about this specific project that I did? How did I work on that? These simple questions will allow you to create a picture of what other people see, and then you'll be able to know whether your perception of yourself is coming through to others.
I feel that that's definitely helped build up my confidence and help me become the person who I am today through listening to people's feedback and taking that on board as well.
If you can constantly reflect on who you are, how you're being perceived, you can then make marginal gains bit by bit on your personality, your skills, your experiences and your relationships, and that will compound over a long period of time to create much better opportunities for you in the future.
If you're a strong leader, people will like that. If you're a good communicator, employers will love that. And if you're someone who is really easy to work with and collaborate with, then a lot of people would be wanting to work with you.
It's really important to be aware of what your soft skills are, because those are things that you can bring into the business to help you succeed.
So I personally have a tracker where I track the soft skills that I do really well, some of the soft skills that I really want to develop, and some of the soft skills that may not be something I'm great at, but something I definitely want to improve on. And it's important you have that reflective piece so that you can actually map out exactly where you need to work on and what you need to look at.
I think it's really common for people to get a job and then forget that their CV exists. One thing that I do is I've got a Word document that I continuously update, every time I feel like I've learned a new skill, every time I've taken on a new responsibility that I think will be really good to share with other people. When I'm actually writing those points, it's fresh in my mind. It's not me 6 months' time trying to remember a specific thing that I did at work and maybe not conveying it in the right way. A CV is for life, it's not just for your job search.
I think getting a job is the first step in the right direction, but it's also important that you build your value so that you can increase your employability, and also so that you can reach positions that are higher than you may be currently on.
But another thing you can do, which is where LinkedIn comes in, is amplify that personal brand on social media. So you can go back to creating content pillars or a framework for what you want to talk about, what you want to be known for, what your values are.
If my brand is out there on LinkedIn and things like this, it's going to be really important when I'm looking for that next opportunity.
What this does is that allows employers to see what you're all about, what you're involved with. So it's really important to make sure you keep it professional on all your social platforms.
Having a presence in the workplace and having a presence in the minds of your colleagues, ensuring that they have a positive image of you means that when opportunities do come along, that you're at the forefront of their mind.
I personally understand that it can be really scary to start having a personal brand, but for me there's two things to remember. The first is you already have it, you just may not recognize and be at peace that it's there, and secondly, it's always going to be changing. So it's not something that you set and then forget about. It's going to come on your development journey with you.
Personal brand and building value with your personal brand is something that you constantly work on every single day. It never stops, and it's a lifelong process. Like, you won't just all of a sudden have a great personal brand. Keep getting that feedback, keep working on yourself, keep building those skill sets, and stay self-aware. Good luck.